Coming up, Overton clapped for our carers, and this evening we're going to be ringing out for Overton. Reverend James Russell from St Mary's Church will be talking about how the village is coping in our first week of staying at home. Joe South talks about the colourful new designs for Overton's public toilet doors, how Overton's children and adults can get involved in a new online cookery cook-along idea in the village. Alexis talks to her own gym instructor on how you can keep fit and exercise at home. Matilda has the weather, and Sharon East will be singing us out of the show. Welcome to Overton TV. So who in Overton wasn't a bit in awe last night, opening those doors and windows to hear the village applaud for our carers? But as many villagers will be missing our church bells, who aren't ringing on a Friday evening, Claire Millen has this lovely idea on how we can ring out for Overton tonight from 7.
One of the amazing things that we found living in Overton is the sound of the bells ringing out over the village on a Friday night. As we lock down, that's a sound which is going to fall silent. The idea is at 7 o'clock on Friday night, what we're going to do is you either get a bell, an actual bell, here's my actual bell, or you get your phone and find some bells ringing on Spotify or on YouTube or pots and pans, get something which makes a sound, and then either open a window, or if you have a garden, go out in the garden for 5-10 minutes and just create this sound wave. Help unite us, help us thank our key workers, our NHS staff, think about all the people around Overton who we have in our hearts and our minds. You might want to think about family and friends far away or other affected communities dealing with this. The theory is sound can travel while we can't. So this is a nice way of us saying thank you.
So grab your bells, pots and pans and ring out from 7 o'clock. Now you can also do it virtually on our Overton TV Facebook page by joining the live feed via Zoom, and we'll be putting out a link up on the Facebook page at about 10 to 7. Now, events have moved so fast this week, it's been hard for many of us to take it all in and cope with this new reality. Now, I talked to Reverend James Russell for his sense of how Overton's feeling about all this.
What I'm picking up really is a lot of uncertainty, fear certainly, and anxiety. I mean, all the things that I'm, feeling myself, that we all are. But I've also picked up an enormous sort of love and care for each other that people are feeling, and a real sense of wanting to be connected, and almost that, we've taken these things, for granted, but, we need each other. We want to be together. We want to support each other as best we can. So that's been definitely one of the big things that I have picked up, a real sense of commitment to one another and care.
How do you think people can make sense of all this?
In conversations I've had with people are saying, things are going to be different. When we come through this, things are going to be different. And somehow our priorities and perspectives will change. They must change. This is a wake-up call for us in some way, even if we haven't yet, of course we haven't yet worked out exactly what that is. There's a sense of, this is a moment. This is a moment to take stock and to really think, what are we going to look like the other side of this, and how are things going to be different? With the buildings now being closed, we're having to work hard in terms of how we offer support and help. I mean, in St Mary's, there's for a long time been a big, a large number of people in home groups, small groups meeting every week or every other week. So I know that they are keeping in touch with one another, whether over the phone or doing sort of Zoom.
So just to remind everybody, how can they access you and St Mary's?
If you go on the website, we're going to have a services page. On the homepage, it'll be very clear what you need to do to access. On Sundays, for example, a thought talk will be uploaded from me, an audio talk. We got someone else, Pete, who's going to be sourcing music for us. So you can, if you want to, listen to music or hear a song, that will be there. We'll make sure there are prayers uploaded onto the website, and you can go on that and sort of choose whatever, either all those things or just a few of those things, to see what might help you and encourage you at a particular time.
Keep safe, keep well. And Reverend James Russell from St Mary's Church, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Reverend James Russell there. Now, I can't believe it's been, a little under a week since Overton revealed the new public toilet doors. Last weekend they did the unveiling, and I chatted to Joe South from Joe South Artworks about it all.
Overton Parish Council, they did a competition to put artwork on the toilet doors. And I think it was the idea of Jane Dooley, and with Laura Harley's help, they did it. And I think people submitted some artwork, and then a few were selected, and then the villagers were asked to vote on them. I think there was over 450 votes in total. And the winners, do you want me to tell you who the winners were?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, so the winner was under 12 category was Summer Patton, and she did Overton Sunset, which is the beautiful one on the left. And Flo Turner did the Kingfisher, which is the one in the middle, and I think she was the kind of the 12 to 18 age group. And then I was representing the oldies, and my one is called the Bunting Fairy, and that is the one on the right hand side.
What was the inspiration behind all that? Your picture particularly?
Overton is just, it's absolutely beautiful. It's a really vibrant, friendly place. And I like to paint pictures that tell a bit of a story, that you can kind of walk into the picture, if you like, it gives people memories, a bit of nostalgia. And I think everyone agrees that the bunting going up is one of the really exciting things in the village. Well, I just wanted to say thank you for doing this, because it's a really brilliant community project.
Oh, thank you. No, well,
thank
so
you
it's something to do.
You can put that on your thing, but I think everybody's loving it. It's something to focus, and it's really nice seeing your friends doing things out and about the village, because obviously we can't see our friends very much, so it's just nice, those little clips you're putting together.
No, and that's the whole point. So if anyone has got anything they're doing, they've got a talent or anything they want to show us, we're here. Well, we're not going anywhere, are we?
No.
And those neighbours 2 doors down from you, they're really annoying. They're
awful. I mean, the thing is, I could see a lovely view of Watership Down if I didn't have to look at your underwear blowing on your line.
Too much information, Joe South. Too much information. And when you go on your once daily exercise walk, pop by and take a look. Now, if we're stuck at home or we're used to going to the gym, how can we exercise and keep fit? Well, Alexis has been taking online fitness courses with her trainer, Cameron Ralph, who's based at the Ministry Gym in Basingstoke. He's been doing online fitness with nothing more than a rucksack full of books or full of weights, rather than using gym equipment.
Feet, find a comfortable position, knees over your toes, squat down, keep your chest up. Some of the exercises I would suggest would be very much bodyweight stuff. So things like squats, lunges, push-ups, burpees, walkouts. There's hundreds of bodyweight exercises that you can do.
And what tips do you have for people to maintain motivation?
Small manageable goals and small consistent goals set. Something so long as you have a process and you have means to get to that end goal still. So for example, if it's weight loss and you want to drop, say, like a dress size, making sure that you've got each session is going to help go towards that goal. So if that means spending 20 minutes doing some sort of HIIT workout, okay, it's not going to be the same as going to a gym, being able to train for an hour and a half. 20 minutes is going to be better than nothing. But then those 20 minutes built up over a week is then going to start to accumulate some sort of meaningful that will help you towards that end goal that you've got.
Are you going to be doing any online open sessions for your Instagram followers?
Yeah, so I'll be hopefully trying to set up some sort of Instagram live. I'm going to be putting polls out sometimes where people would want to log in. And I think that helps with accountability with other people. So if more people can see more people watching, and you then give people that incentive to try and do it. A lot of it would be free advice, question and answers that people might have. Anything I can do to help people would be what I want to try and do. Because I think obviously it's an unprecedented situation that no one probably knows any sort of answer to. But if I can help people keep any sort of normality in any sort of consistent routine in terms of exercise, I'm more than happy to to try my best to do that.
So when you're looking for ideas on what to do with the kids, following online courses and tutorials is ideal. Now, Katie Black in the village is part of the Cookery Doodle Do with 2 O's. As she can't have the children round right now to play games and read books, she's taken it all online to Facebook.
Hi everyone, so welcome to the first edition of Bake at Home with Cookery Doodle Do. I run a children's cookery school in Laverstoke. So during the week I have children from as young as 2.5 upwards come and cook with me in small cooking classes, no more than 6 at a time. And that's a little bit of what I'm trying to share at the moment, but obviously in slightly different circumstances at the moment.
How can children in homes amongst Overton and beyond take part and do their own cooking at home with you?
Well, what I've decided to do is to start taking the recipe that we would have been cooking anyway that week. I may need to switch it up a bit depending on what ingredients are available. But essentially, I'm just going to record a video of myself cooking with those ingredients and sharing what we would normally do in a class, but just by way of a video. The first video does actually refer to those Bake at Home kits because I recorded it before the tighter shutdowns. But from now on, there'll be no reference to kits in the videos going forwards. What I will do is publish every Monday a list of the ingredients that we're going to be using that week, just to give people a few days to try and find them, have a rummage in the kitchen cupboards, have a rummage in the fridge, see what you've got, add it to your delivery if you're managing to get food delivered, or obviously add it to your weekly shop. So my intention is that I won't actually publish the video until a little bit later in the week, just to give people an opportunity to gather those ingredients together. But I am recording all the videos. I'll put them out on my Facebook, and I'm also putting them on YouTube. So you absolutely don't need to cook along the very second video's launched. You can play it back whenever it's the right opportunity for you guys at home. But I'm just hoping that everybody of all ages. I've published the first video this morning, and actually I've had some friends of my parents messaging to say they're going to be cooking my easy cheesy flatbreads later this week. So
brilliant.
It's absolutely not just for children. It's something anybody can do.
To find out what she's up to, go to Facebook and search for Cookery Doodle Do Northants. Cookery Doodle Do spelt with 2 O's. There'll also be a link from our Facebook page and also on our website at overton.tv. Now, before Sharon sings us out, here's Matilda with the weather.
It's looking like it's going to be another sunny, beautiful day with moderate breeze with highs of 12 degrees and a chillier evening dropping to 3 degrees overnight. Looking towards the weekend, a bit cloudier but with sunny intervals and fresh gusty winds with highs of 10 degrees and drops down to 1 degree at night. Enjoy your weekend.
Thanks, Matilda. Now, next week we're trying out a new way of getting all this to you. Rather than one Friday show with lots of information, we'll be releasing lots of small videos about what you're up to over the course of the whole week. So let me know what you think about that. Until then, I'll leave you with Sharon East, who's going to sing us out. Have a great weekend.
For my bed and a pillow for my head, pencil for the legs and water for my throat, buttons for my coat and sails on my boat. So much more than I needed before. I got money in the mirror and a two-bar heater. Now it's getting hotter and I'm only running to the legs on my chair and a head for my head. Hot in the pants and shoes in my feet. I got a shelf full of bugs and most of my teeth. A few bed socks on the floor, but it's like that. Food in my belly and my legs is for my telly, and that was gonna bring me down. tell him nothing's gonna bring me down. Yay, Overton!